Gang! What's good? I'm back on another video. And just before I start, alright, this is a spoiler. I'm gonna put it on screen too. Spoiler alert. Okay, I will spoil Spider-Man. So if you have not seen No Way Home, please do not look. Please don't. Please, 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 please go see this movie. It's that good. It's that good. Okay? It's that good. All I'm gonna say is a 10 out of 10 for me. For me, it's a 10 out of 10, okay? It's a 10 out of 10 up there for one of the greatest Spider-Man movies. That's all right. Yeah. I think it's up there for one. If not, I want to say top 3, but it's up there. It's a must-see Spider-Man movie. Must. All right. So with that being said, I'm put up on the screen one more time. Spoiler alert. All right. That's your last time. That's your last time. Now let's get into the spoils. Boy, was this movie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This movie. Gotta get right. Okay. Let's talk about this movie now. Okay. I just seen it, just came back, and oh my God. I'm gonna say this. I wasn't surprised seeing everybody. It was, I mean, we all know the villains on there. We already know that. But the Spider-Man in general, it wasn't a surprise because, you know, niggas just love leaking this shit. And, you know, regardless if you stay off social media or not, you already know there's talk of them being in the movie. So, we all knew. We all knew. We're not even gonna try to claim they wasn't, no. We all knew, we just didn't know when and where. But when it did come, it was nice. I shed a tear when I see my man's Toby. Andrew, let me respectfully say Andrew is a GOAT Spider-Man, but I grew up with Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. That's I mean, I got that love for him. Let's talk about Tobey, right? Let's talk about Tobey's Spider-Man. It was everything I loved from him. Like, oh my goodness. You know, the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man, he flips and do his little tricks and stuff. You know, it looked like Spider-Man, but the MCU, the way how they CGI Spider-Man flipping and webbing, you know, it's something different about it. And seeing Tobey and Andrew webbing around in that MCU style CGI web, man, that shit was beautiful. That shit was beautiful. Oh my God. And just them, all three of them interacting with each other, like, oh my goodness, it was, oh, it was, the chemistry with all three of them is just, you'd have thought they'd done this before. Honestly, you'd have thought they'd done this before, but no. This movie, it was amazing. Should we just talk about the whole movie? I think we should, cause I need to. So, okay. Beginning, boom. Start off right back after Far From Home. Right, right there. You know, he running from everybody, the paparazzi, cops, and stuff like that. We seen Matt Murdock, motherfucking Charlie. What's his name? Charlie Cox. Seeing that nigga. So, look, if you're not already into Hawkeye, if you haven't seen it, spoiler. I'm gonna put it on screen again. Spoiler alert. Right? The Kingpin has been confirmed to be in there. I think this is the last episode, Wednesday. That's coming up. Wow. That's crazy. It's been so long. But you already know the Kingpin from the Daredevil show. Vincent, I forgot his last name, Vincent something, but you know who I'm talking about. If you know the Daredevil show, you know what I'm talking about. / Punisher, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, them two, you know, we got them playing back as Kingpin. Him, fuck, man. Somebody threw a brick. You know, Matt, he talking to Peter. You know, and then he just caught that shit. Caught it. Not even looking. He just, Peter was like, "How you do that?" I'm a good lawyer. So you know what I'm saying? If we see a little cross up, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. I'm gonna just put that out in the air, a little crossover with him. I'm putting that out in the air. I'm putting that out. Okay. But okay, so in that scene, let's see, they move in with Happy, right? We go through a montage of him and the rest of the Zendaya, you know, her character, Ned character. I don't know his real name. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't know your name. I feel bad now, but his character, you know, they trying to get into colleges, MIT type specifically, but they didn't. You know, it is what it is. So Peter thought, hey, let's go to Dr. Strange. Let's make a spell happen. You know what I'm saying? It was funny afterwards. He was like, did you even call the colleges to like try to just work something out? He's like, call the colleges. You can do that? That was funny. Dr. Strange is like, nigga, you ain't call the colleges try to like work something out. No, I didn't think you could. It was like, you didn't think you could? Dr. Strange's face was literally me and my friend looking at each other like, this nigga ain't called the cop. But you know the spell messed up. They kind of explained how the villains came over. Kinda. Yeah, the spell, you know the spell, it messed up. Boom. I think that at that time, yeah, at that moment, the enemy started coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like, started pulling them slowly. But then Dr. Strange brought it back and he put it in the mirror dimension. Like little, you know he can't destroy it, of course, but he can contain it into the mirror dimension. And that's when the villains started coming out. And Peter actually, or Tom Holland, he actually captured every villain that we see. He actually captured them for a minute, you know. And they was about to send them all back. And then he was like, some of them die. So he, you know, can't just send them to their death. He don't know they villains. He you know, his first impression, they just scared and don't know what's happening. So, you know, you gotta help them, you know what I'm saying? And he do help him. He do help him. He cured Doc Ock. You know how the chip is infused with his spinal cord, so the arms is like in his brain and stuff. They took that out, so he cleared back to his normal ways at the beginning of Spider-Man 2. So he a good guy. They was in the same scene. They was about to cure Max from the Amazing Spider-Man Electro, but you know, my nigga William Dafoe as the Green Goblin, bro, is that. Oh my god, that nigga. William Dafoe. He was already my nigga, right? Before Spider-Man. I seen him in multiple stuff before, but when he was on Spider-Man, you know, Green Guy, I was like, oh yeah, I need more of him. And then that's when I really jumped on the William Dafoe, like, bandwagon. But seeing him as the Green Goblin again, oh my goodness. Can we talk about the hands this man has, right? Because we know, if you've seen the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, you know Toby can throw them hands. He was throwing them bitches. He was throwing them hoes, right? So we all know his villain's gonna throw them hoes too. You know, you swing it. You know what I'm saying? Wait the fuck. That nigga he was throwing them bitches. When I was in the movie theater, bitch. Even though he beat Spider-Man out, I was like, beat that nigga. That nigga. Hey, he was going in those, man, he was going in those time. Oh, that was amazing. And then he killed Aunt May. Look, they had a chance, right? In the beginning, they had a chance to send them niggas back to die. Aunt May was the main one that said keep them, you know, help them, to cure them, you know, all that bullshit, and end up killing her dumb ass. Stupid mother. Ooh. Don't get me wrong. I shed a little tear when she died. Don't get me wrong. But come on, you already, that's your fault. That's your fault for real. And it was Peter's fault for listening. Feeling bad. Nah, that's I would have sent them niggas back. I would have. But yeah, she died, and then that's when the two boys come into play, the two other Spider-Man. I gotta say, Toby, he did his thing, of course, it's Toby, but Andrew needs some love too, man. Andrew needs some love too, cause him and the rest of the cast, he killed it. He killed it, bro. Every time he was on screen, I was laughing, bro. That nigga, oh. This movie was too good. This movie was good. This movie was great. So they come over. You know, this is right after Aunt May died for Tom Holland Spider-Man. So, you know, he in this little state depression type, and they all come together. First, when they first showed him and they was on top, look, I I was cheesing hard. It was supposed to be a sad moment, but I was cheesing hard as hell. Like, oh, look at my nigga. But yeah, they showed their little stories of who died in their life, you know. It was like, you gonna lose a couple niggas. You gonna do it. Playing this type of battle. You know, playing this type of game. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it. But yeah, they had their little talking and shit like that. That blew over. So now they're making cures and antidotes for the villains so they can stop them. And that whole encounter, you know what I'm saying? That was nice. That was nice. They was all mesmerized by how the fact that Toby could just generate his web. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh man. But after that, the big fight, right, with all the villains, and ooh. No, that was a good ass like final battle. Right? That was beautiful. Just seeing them interact with one another, you know, in their natural habitat, being Spider-Man, like, you know, of course, you know, at first they just don't, they not gonna connect and all, because they, you know, they not used with other Spider-Man, and they, you know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck up. But when they got their heads straight, you know, they start working together tight. Man, them some dangerous boys. Them some dangerous boys. Man, they was picking them off one by one. I was like, oh, good. They cured Sandman. They cured Doc Ock. They cured Electro. They cured Kurt Connors. And they even cured William Dafoe's Green Goblin. Was that all? Sandman, Doc Ock, the Lizard, Electro, and yeah, 5 villains. And yeah, Green Goblin. Okay, yeah, they cured everybody. But before that, we had to have that second rematch with William Dafoe and Tom Holland. So, you know, we had that little rematch. And you know what I'm saying? Tom, he stopped holding back. He started wheeling on him. He was giving them hoes. He took a couple books out of the PS4 gameplay fight scenes, you gonna say. He took a couple books from them, so you know what I'm saying? You gonna see a couple of PS4 Spider-Man moves up in that bitch. Yeah. Right. Anyway, after that little rematch, we go back to the universes. They're coming. They still coming. Right. All these different people that know Peter Parker, Spider-Man. They coming in. And Doctor Strange, he was trying to stop it. You know, he still couldn't. And then Peter did the ultimate decision. Let's just have everybody forget. Just do it. Have everybody forget he's Spider-Man. And you know, they did it. He did it. Everybody forgot he was Spider-Man, which also includes everybody forgetting he just Peter Parker. So now nobody knows who he is. So he's just a regular ass nigga now, right? He can low key just be Spider-Man if he really wanted to. He don't have to be Peter Parker anymore. But of course he still gonna be. But he got his little. I called it the Toby room. Because back in the San Raimi films, Toby was in that little bum-ass apartment paying the rent, you know what I'm saying? He got the same thing. Yeah, he went back to the original red and blue coloring, and I gotta say the suit is fire. It's a fire suit. I like it. I like the red and black too. I like that a lot, but I don't know. Just Miles Morales is, I think it should only rock the red and white. I mean red and black. White too, but I think only Miles Morales should rock the red and black. Peter Parker, Spider-Man should rock the red and blue. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It just gotta be. You just gotta do it. Just got to. But I'm glad they're going back to that. And then that was the end of the movie. Really, if we summed it up, I think I summed it up pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of dialogue, talk, and all that, but I think for main parts of the movie, I think I said it all. Yeah. And then after credits. Now, movie theater I was at, my theater, my room, whatever you want to call it. It was some nerds, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas ain't getting up screaming and yelling type shit. But I mean, on parts, you know, right? You know what parts. But my theater, it was just lame. It was just lame. Me and my friend group that I was with, we was the only ones really, you know what I'm saying, really getting up, clapping. So that that kind of took the thrillment out of it. But it, you know, it was still a good movie. It was a pretty good movie. I mean, I would have been even more hype if everybody else around me was hype. But you know, you can't control that really. But after credits, them niggas ain't stay for the after credits. Why? I don't know. But they gave us a whole Doctor Strange trailer. Right? A Doctor Strange trailer? Yep. Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness. They gave us a whole trailer to watch. A whole trailer. I don't know if they gonna release the trailer as like official trailer. I don't know if they gonna do like a whole new trailer for it, but it was a trailer for sure. And they had Wanda in it. And he knew about Westview. For those that's been thinking like, where's this nigga Doctor Strange at? Wanda is literally doing something that breaks space-time and continuum. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just warped a whole city into her image. It's pretty big, you know, definitely using magic and stuff. But he knew about it. He just didn't, I guess I don't know why he didn't do nothing about it. I'm sure they're going to explain what he was doing at that time, but he knew about it, so. So Doctor Strange 2, yup, they got it. They showed a trailer for that. Right. Before, you know, the end of the movie, before he erased everybody's minds and shit like that, all the villains was going back to their universe. So everybody went back to their universe. And if you ain't seen Venom 2, I don't know if you did or not. If you didn't, spoiler. Venom is in he was in the MCU, but since they sent everybody back to their own universe, he went back to his own universe. But it was just a little tiny itsy bitsy piece of Venom that stayed behind and is alive. And I thought about it on my way home. I was like, yo, this about to be an original story, first off, but also sort of tying in with the comics and stuff like that. Cause Venom, you know, it's a spawn, right? Venom. I'm thinking of Carnage. But we all know Venom can do he was able to do the webs and shit like that from Spider-Man, because he went on to Spider-Man first and then went on to other people, and then he just stuck with that power, the webs and shit like that. And then he got immune to the spider sense, so he couldn't use that against Venom either. But yeah, so yeah, they can do the Flash Thompson as Agent Venom. They could do that. They can. No, they can. They can do Black Suit Spider-Man. They can do their own little Carnage type Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Venom, they did already Carnage, they had him, they could do another one. You know what I'm saying? They could. They could. They could. Where they going with this story now? I really thought they was gonna keep like all them people from coming in to like the start of the multiverse, but I don't know. It still look like it's still Doctor Strange's fault, but I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about the trailer. I'm gonna leave that for when they officially drop the trailer for Doctor Strange 2. But yeah, they did show a trailer. And if you've seen the What If series, then you know of the evil Doctor Strange. They did that. Let me just, if I'm gonna say anything about the Doctor Strange 2 trailer, they showed the evil Doctor Strange, and they showed the regular Doctor Strange that we all know talking to each other. So we gonna get some evil Strange versus regular Strange. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get that. But yeah, that's it. You know, Venom went back, but he kept the symbiote, a little piece of stay. So, and that's where it ended. That's where it ended. I'm telling you right now, that was a good movie. That was a beautiful movie. Yeah. Well, I've been talking long enough. Damn near 30-minute video. So I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that goodness for me. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments below, man. You know what I'm saying? Try not to spoil it. I don't know. You can spoil it, I guess. I said spoiler alert a couple times, so if niggas ain't seeing, they still watch this, hey, that's on them, right? Right? I said spoil. Yeah. Right. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good for me. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.